What's your favorite book? Okay. Hi, if you're new here, welcome to my channel, An Abundance of Books. My name is Julia, and today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. I've been doing this channel for 4 or 5 months now. I just did one at the end of 2020, and I've been going through 2021 pretty strong so far. And I just wanted to do the Booktube Newbie Tag to gather my thoughts so far and hopefully entice you to stick around. There's a cat here also if you want to stay for him. Question 1, why did you start this channel? So this is a story. During Christmas of 2020, my work was doing a challenge where we had to say if we'd ever done a thing, and one of them was have a YouTube channel. And I did have a YouTube channel many years ago. It was about my dating life. It was all scripted and all filmed on my phone, and I had a really good time doing it. And the reason that I stopped was I met my now husband and he just wasn't good for content. He's too normal. There's not enough drama around him, and so like pretty much after we met, that channel just died. And it is still out there, but I'm not going to tell you where it is because I can't find the login to deactivate those videos, so they will just continue to live out on the internet. If you find one of them, congrats, you win a prize. So during that whole discussion with work, I then went in and rewatched all of my old videos, and I was remembering how much fun I had with them, and I thought, that seems like a good thing for me to do. 2020, had a lot of downtime, needed a new hobby. Why not film yourself for the internet? And I'd already been watching a ton of Booktube, and I figured, hey, I could do that. When I started it, I did try to go more scripted just because that's something I really enjoy. It doesn't really lend itself to the Booktube arena as well, so we're going strictly unscripted now. Maybe in the future I'll find a way to work scripted in, but not right now. Question 2, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Honestly, not a ton. My goal with this isn't really for you, it's more for me. Does that make sense? Is that a horrible thing of me to say? But like, this is for me to have an outlet to talk about the books that I want, and I don't really anticipate rocking the boat a ton. I love doing TBRs and wrap-ups, so I'm not going to be breaking the mold a ton. The one thing I am trying to do is work in more musical related things. You can watch my Heather's book tag for how that went. But that's another thing that I'm super passionate about and watch a ton of stuff about on YouTube. So if there's a way that I can bring that sort of thing in. I also watch a ton of video essays about film theory and stuff like that, which I don't really know how that's gonna work. I definitely do single book reviews, which sort of has the same thing, except with a more chaotic energy, or reviewing adaptations. Who knows, maybe I'll get more creative with it, but I really want this channel to be fun, and if pushing myself isn't fun for me, then I don't want to do it. Hopefully that makes sense and didn't sound too snobby. Question 3 is, what are you most excited for with this new channel? Just getting back into editing videos. It's something that I really enjoy, and I'd been missing for many years, and I didn't know how much I'd missed it. I'm also excited about hopefully growing a bit more and having more people to talk to about the books, because I have a lot of feelings and I want people to share them with. But I also know that growth shouldn't be the aim, because I could get easily demoralized by that if I'm not hitting whatever target goals I have. So my goal is really just to have fun and to be proud of the content that I'm putting out and to stick to a schedule. I think that is going to be really important for me. I also just want to like be exposed to more small booktubers, because it's hard stuff and it's a very crowded market. Definitely not as crowded as some other niche hobbies, but if you just look up Booktube, there are a ton of people. So I want to try to build relationships with those people as well. Question 4 is a tough one. It's, why do you love reading? And I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think it's the type A hobby that I've always wanted, where it's something that seems smart and academic, but in reality you could be reading fluffy romances and like still get credit for it. I feel like I don't have a good answer for this. It's just something that clicks with me. I know a bunch of other people have said like, so I can explore new worlds and stuff like that. I don't care. I'm not gonna read fantasy. I don't need world building. I just need like fun. It's because it's fun. I really wish I had a better answer for you. Maybe when I'm a Booktube oldie and I do that tag, maybe I'll have a better answer for you then. Question 5 is, what book or series got you into reading? I think it was probably Narnia. We read all the Narnia books multiple times as kids. I had a mouse beanie baby who I made a paper sword and sheath for and named him Reepicheep and carried him around everywhere. Super obsessed with Narnia. The film adaptations really broke my spirit. And other than that, we've just sort of always gone to the library. We lived really close to one when I was a kid, and they would have the like summer reading track things where like for every book you read you got to move your token around, or they had challenges like read a book set underwater or something like that. So I think it was just the type A hobby again that I always really enjoyed. The cat is right here, so I'm sorry if you can hear him licking. You okay, sir? He sees the string on the camera and he wants to play with it. Okay, that's enough. Question 6 is, what will be the hardest challenges to overcome? And this one I've thought a lot about, and it's my aesthetic. My personal aesthetic, my book aesthetic, my video and thumbnail aesthetic. I just don't care. Like, this is as good as it ever gets for my face. Very generic background, and honestly half the time I forget to do thumbnails. I should probably a thumbnail right now. And I'm not really sure what to do about it. I'm gonna get better at doing thumbnails. I am going to, but it's just never something I really care about, how pretty something is. But I know that that's something that is important for my channel, so I'm gonna work on it. Question 7 is, when did you start reading? Forever. There are tons of home movies of me sitting with my mom reading a picture book, just like pointing at random things. I think the one side tangent of when did you start reading was I really wanted to be good at reading upside down. For some reason that was super important to me, and so I would just lay in my bunk bed and read with my book upside down, and I got pretty good at it. Maybe I'll do a vlog where I read upside down. Oh god, no. Question 8 is, where do you read? Everywhere. Let's do a montage of all the places in my house that I read. Here. 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 In the summer I have a hammock set up and it's lovely. It is currently raining, so let's go back inside. I will truly read anywhere. I have a Kindle, and so that goes with me everywhere I go. When I used to have to commute, I would read both ways on the bus, a good 40 minutes every day. Mainly it's those places. The other thing is I love reading lying down, and the Kindle really supports that. I feel like the Kindle is half of why I got back into reading. We haven't really talked about how I got back into reading. In 2017 for Christmas, I bought myself a Kindle, and that was it. I was in love, and I got hardcore back into reading, logging everything on Goodreads. I have my own spreadsheet with other stats that I keep. The Kindle really was a game changer. Definitely don't give Amazon any money. I just use it for the library. But the ability to lie down and read a book and not have to like shift your weight every time, lifesaver. Question 9 is the last question. I feel like we're ending on a weird note, but it's what kinds of books do you like to read? And my main genres would be romance, thrillers, and sci-fi. I'm definitely not a big fan of historical fiction, but like there are gray areas. I don't love comics or graphic novels. There's just something about the way that they're broken up that I don't like. Like when I read, I get into flow where I just kind of black out and forget that I'm reading and just move pages without registering that I'm having to move. And comics and graphic novels don't really let me do that. I have to search the page to try to find where the speech bubble is and then go to the next one and like which order are the panels in. For some reason it's just never works for me. I've read quite a few, but there are quite a few behind me, but they never deliver in the way that I want them to. That's the only thing that like I really won't read if I can help it. That's it. Those are all the questions. I feel like I should add some more in. I'm gonna add 2 more questions just because I want to. Question 10. Tell us 3 of your favorite books, or a selection. Don't feel the need to limit yourself, but I'm gonna do one for each of my 3 favorite genres. I have The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. This is incredible. It's also shiny. How can you go wrong? I have You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogel. This is the widest range of emotions I have felt during a book. Laughing, crying, frustration, confusion, happiness, all the feelings. And I have Children of Time by Adrian Tchaikovsky. This is about giant intelligent spiders, but also feminism. I think it's scientifically impossible to not like this book. Prove me wrong. I feel like I said that about another book. Oh, it was House in the Cerulean Sea is scientifically impossible not to like. I stand by that. Question 11 is tell us what you are currently reading. Right now I am reading Accidentally Engaged by Farah Heron. I'm about a quarter of the way through. It took me a while to get into, but I think I'm in it now. I think it's gonna be good. Maybe you don't care about this, but question 12. I'm just going off the rails now. What is your Goodreads goal? Right now I have my Goodreads goal set to 50 because if I don't hit 50 I think I would be sad. I'm on track to hit 100. Last year I read 102. So if I can hit 100 that would be ideal, but I'm trying to not put the pressure on myself even though math is putting the pressure on me. Question 13. This feels like a natural. Tell us some of your favorite booktubers. I am forever a Books and Lala stan. It's kind of embarrassing. There's also Starla Reads. She puts up a video every month about releases coming out that month, and they're always incredible and books that I've never heard of and ones that I immediately put on my TBR. I would definitely recommend her. Of course, there's Kat from Paperback Dreams, who's just a chaotic, lovely mess. Tiana T. The video that I found her from was I locked myself in a hotel room until I finished my Goodreads goal. It's called something like that. So she's doing some interesting things. I'm sure there's tons of other people, and like I said, I'm hoping to get to know more small creators. So I'm sure that list will change in the future. I feel like I want to just keep talking about let's save that for another video. There's lots to know about me, but you'll get to know it over time. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you are so inclined. I upload videos every Thursday and occasionally Tuesday, so come back and hang out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!